Hello everybody, Wild Bill for America here, and it's time to have coffee with my friends. Got my One Nation Under God mug. That should twist a few liberal tails. Now let's check the news, see what kind of nonsense is going on out there. Well, looks like good news and bad news. First, the bad news. One of the most unconstitutional bills ever is advancing through the Democrat-controlled Congress. Who else? The outrageously deceptive Equality Act virtually eliminates the Christian right to oppose sexual perversion in our communities. Now, this bill would force all Christians to submit to homosexual demands. It could actually outlaw the Bible simply because the Bible condemns homosexuality in no uncertain terms. The liberal left, led by the Democrat Party, is at war with the Christian church in America because they know that faith in God destroys liberal agendas. Liberalism cannot survive where faith in God is strong. And now, the good news. A judge in Massachusetts is being charged for helping an illegal escape an ICE officer. The criminal illegal was appearing in the courtroom of Judge Shelley Joseph, and an ICE officer was waiting outside the courtroom to take him into custody. And the judge sent the bad guy out the back door. And now the liberal Democrat judge is suspended without pay pending criminal charges of obstructing justice. About time law-breaking judges got hammered. The picture here shows the judge being escorted by her attorneys, and she appears to be crying. She's lucky I wasn't the one charging her. I would have had her arrested right off the bench and publicly taken out in handcuffs while wearing her judge's robe. You know, that should be happening to dirty judges all over this country. The entire Trump team refused to go to the White House Correspondents' Dinner. And who can blame them? It was going to be nothing but a hate fest aimed at Trump by the most dishonest and nastiest people in the media. Sarah Sanders, who, if you remember, was savagely mistreated by a filthy-mouthed so-called comedian, went with the president to a rally where she was received like a rock star. I am glad to see that. Sarah Sanders is a class act who has served the president and the USA well. You know, people ask me if I think Trump will win a second term, and I tell them there is no doubt in my mind that he will win a landslide victory over whatever candidate the God-hating, anti-American perverts put forward. The question is, will the Democrats be able to criminally steal the election? Trump's #1 opponent in 2020 is going to be voter fraud. Speaking of dishonesty, has anybody seen Ruth Bader Ginsburg? Is she still alive? Now, how do I put this gently? Trump appointing Ginsburg's replacement would be an answered prayer for millions of good men and women. Never underestimate the power of prayer. And now we have a science lesson for ignorant liberals. California restaurants are now serving a global warming tax. Well, listen up, you biblically illiterate whiners. You want to know what happens when the CO2 greenhouse gases that you're always crying about increase? Well, it causes plants to grow, and they put out more oxygen, thus counterbalancing what you call greenhouse gases. God created planet Earth to be a self-sustaining powerhouse until the end of days. Mankind couldn't destroy this planet if we tried. Okay, I have my coffee, I have encouraged the good people, and I have twisted the tails of the bad people. Life is good. Thank you for watching, and America, bless God again.